And today we're reacting to Jussie Smollett is back with more lies. Bro, I didn't know they hadn't let the man out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was a free man. Buddy just over here, I guess, doing interviews again. Oh, we're about to see, bro. Let's see what's going on. Layout, let's do it, man.
He's back, and bro hasn't learned his lesson at all. This interview with Cam Newton is one of the nastiest things I've watched all year.
My God.
Cam Newton should be embarrassed with himself for how he handled this interview. It's been almost 7 years now since Jussie Smollett faked a hate crime so he could soft launch his social justice advocate career and, in his words, be the gay Tupac.
And above all, I fought the fuck back.
I didn't know. I thought he was in prison this whole time. Who is attending whatever is happening here? What is the, like, audience?
I'm the gay Tupac.
Jussie Smollett, like many others, have a sickness. It's called the attention bug. They thrive, they seek out, they have a yearning for attention. And no matter how much attention they get, is never enough. Jussie Smollett was a thriving movie star. He was having a thriving acting career, but that was not enough. He wanted more. He wanted to be seen as an advocate. He wanted to be seen as somebody important enough to where the infrastructure and the matrix wanted to take him out, right? He was a voice for black people so powerful that racist white folks wanted him gone. But the thing with Jussie is, like most narcissists, they think they're smarter than what they really are. And he put together a plan that he thought was ironclad, that was going to take place where cameras are, while he's on the phone with one of his homies who could also be his alibi. But, like, this entire thing had holes in it from the very beginning. And ultimately, the police discovered that this hate crime that took place was actually staged by Jussie.
Actor Jussie Smollett is now in custody in Chicago. He is facing a felony charge for allegedly filing a false police report claiming that two men attacked him in a hate crime last month.
We learned this just moments ago. Police sources.
This was so dumb. This was so dumb. Oh my gosh,
and
bro.
Smollett paid the two men to orchestrate the attack. Chicago's police chief will brief
and then say that, oh yeah, this is what's going on with the hate crime. What the?
Later this morning, ahead of Smollett's first appearance in court this afternoon, our Ryan Young is live in Chicago with all the breaking details.
Oh, he cold in a bit.
Now
he cold as fuck. Look at him.
Yeah, John, such a strange story. The last time we joined you at the 5 o'clock hour, who knew that this was going on? In fact,
Man, put a hat on, man.
I'm told from sources that he will have to talk to detectives first before being brought to this courthouse. What a strange ending to this entire story. Jussie Smollett going from an alleged victim to a suspect in a possible felony, with Chicago police saying that the Empire actor filed a false police report when he claimed these two men attacked him last month while hurling racist and homophobic slurs.
I don't.
Oh my God. While hurling racist and homophobic slurs, gang. Wow, that was his angle. Like, it's just, I know that part is old. It's just crazy to think, like, it was that deep. It was that serious. I need to make a stand, and I'm about to stage some shit. I was like, fuck, something needs to happen to me. Something needs to happen to me so I can show the world what's really going on, even though this didn't go on to me. But it happened to somebody, and I need it to happen to me so that I can show the world what's happening. Stupid ass.
I have any doubt in my mind that that's them. Never did.
Authorities say the brothers testified before a grand jury on Wednesday for 2.5 hours. Their lawyers telling reporters that the men were paid by Smollett to carry out the attack.
So he just got two swole black niggas. He just got two swole black ass niggas to come through. Man, two swole black ass niggas to come through and rough them up a little bit.
Needed to be told.
This is crazy.
And they said, you know what, we're going to correct this.
He was ultimately found guilty of paying one of his gay lovers and his gay lover's brother a hefty fee for them to attack him in the middle of Chicago in like negative 10-degree weather with his cameras and put a noose around his neck.
Yo, this nigga forgetting he not on Empire, bro. This is not TV. This is real life.
It would appear that racist white people did this and it was a hate crime.
What the fuck?
Now, Jussie Smollett's conviction was eventually overturned. The original conviction wasn't overturned because Jussie Smollett was somehow innocent. It was overturned because when he was initially arrested, it was, I think, somebody else that was in charge of the state attorney's office. And they essentially agreed to like drop the charges if he will forfeit his $10,000 bond and do community service. And I think Jussie Smollett was supposed to like take care of like whatever resources the police used in their investigation, right? Because for the most part, the police were mad at him because they used up a lot of resources to find who did this, only to find out that he faked this. So he agreed, and they dropped the original charges. And then somebody else took office, and they
my
filed,
battery.
I think, like, bro, I remember like the first.
Hey y'all, I unfortunately did not charge either one of my batteries, so I'll be back in a little bit. I mean, this doesn't matter. It's gonna get cut anyway, bro. Let's start, man.
They filed, I think, like, bro, I remember like the first charges that were announced on Jussie Smollett, it was something crazy like 45. Like, yo, the new person wasn't playing with this boy. Like, he wanted to spank him. So they charged him with a lot of things, right? Like, those things obviously got consolidated at some point, and he was found guilty. Well, the Supreme Court is ruling, like, hold on. If you already strike the deal with the first person in charge at the state attorney's office, then it's unconstitutional for y'all to come and recharge him after the first charges were dropped. Not happening, okay? And the court's decision was based on procedural and constitutional grounds, not on the question of Smollett's guilt or innocence. But y'all understand, bro, when you give a liar an out, they're gonna run with it and they're gonna take it. This is all the out that Jussie Smollett needed. He know he strike that deal with the state attorney's office. He know why it was overturned. But now Jussie Smollett is doing a tour telling people the conviction was overturned because he was not guilty. Yo, I watched this interview with Jussie Smollett and Cam Newton. Yo, Cam Newton is talking to this guy as if he's an actual victim. Like, Cam Newton is asking him, is it hard to be a gay man in America? Do you feel like you was treated unfairly because you're a gay man? Bro, nobody
Cam
cares
feel
about
for
this man's
buddy.
sexual identity, bro. We care because this man set real black victims back like 1,000 years, bro.
Make us minimize
Boy, Cam wearing a boot with low socks. Tied tight, too.
ourselves, to make us
With the tight denim. Damn, Cam. You just be doing stuff.
not speak up, you know, and to feel like, oh, well, if you speak up for yourself, if you defend yourself, you're not being humble. Why should I be humble? The amount of people that have come to me and said, oh, you need to humble yourself. About what? About what? Or why are you still talking about this? Because y'all still talking about this. Why are you still defending yourself? Because you're still coming at me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? This could have been a lot easier had I actually done this, because the way that it works is you admit it, you do this, you do that, you make a donation, you do that, whatever the fake Hollywood thing is that you do, but I don't know how to do that.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of free cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
That's you,
nigga. You got two people, two swole Nigerian niggas to come beat you up in fucking what, -11-degree weather? You talking about you don't know how to do that? Gang, you just cooked up a whole joint. What are you talking about?
You literally tried to fake your way into some good PR.
What are you talking about?
Fakest human being I think I've ever seen on the internet. Yo, can you, in your mind right now, think of somebody who you believe is more manipulative and fake than Jussie Smollett? Think about it. I'll wait. You can. This man is a true form narcissist, bro. I don't think Jussie Smollett, and I'll even go as far as to say, I think he's a sociopath. I don't think this man feels empathy. I don't think this man has a conscience.
Question everything. Question everything. Question why a police department has an entire PR department. Why would they need that? Just question things.
You are a living, walking example of why a police force would need a PR department. The literal thing that you and Cam Newton is about to do in this interview is why the police need a PR department. Can you imagine if the Chicago PD did not locate the make-believe white men who put a noose around Jussie Smollett's neck and beat him up because he was a powerful voice for black issues? Can you imagine if the Chicago PD did not find those make-believe white men and they couldn't figure out that Jussie Smollett lied about this and they were just endlessly searching? Bruh.
Yeah, how did they know Jussie Smollett was going to be walking in a if it didn't happen the way it's supposed to, like way he says? How do they know that he was going to be walking in the what is he doing walking in a -11-degree, whatever the weather was, snowstorm? And they hate haters and gays so much that hop out on in the cold. I don't give a damn, and don't forget the news.
Jussie Smollett would have done a press tour about how Chicago PD don't care about black plight. They don't care about solving crimes against black folks. They don't care about solving hate crime. He would have slandered them folks up and down. It's the fact that they solved this crime pretty easily, and they're able to identify you fake this is the reason why their reputation was at least protected.
Because when I see this situation,
here you go, this thing,
and I haven't really delved into the actual situation yet.
Clearly, because you wouldn't be listening.
It's
to this.
like let's call a spade a spade. Double minority, you got a lot of things going against you.
This narrative that Jussie Smollett was locked up and arrested because he was black and homosexual is insane. Black folks was calling for Jussie Smollett to be arrested because black folks could read through this story from the very beginning. Jussie Smollett would claim that black people only began not believing him after he did an interview, and the interview was edited to make it look like he was fake crying. No, buddy, bro, I'm here to tell you, like, that whatever you're saying is completely off base from reality. I was in them black barbershops. I was in my black family group chat when this story first got released, that two white men attacked you and beat you in the middle of a Chicago snowstorm in -20-degree weather because you were a powerful voice for black issues. I was in them group chats, and we ain't believe you from the very beginning.
Oh man, we support you. Are you all right? Those stereotypical, energies that people may give off, the interview comes out. And now the same people are now looking at you through a different lens or through a different assumption.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly what it was. Yeah. So anything you say, and then also, again, it goes back to what you said at the top of the interview, where it's like it all depends on the edit. I've never seen something where, because I've done so many interviews in my life, but none of them have been like really emotional interviews because they didn't have to be.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
And so sitting there and doing that interview and then looking back, and I'm like, so that doesn't look honest though, because they cut out the breath of air. You know what I mean? Like they cut out that. So it's like they're not sure.
It's like he's trying to convince himself at the same time as he's saying this. Like he's trying to like cook something up while also convincing himself.
They're not tracking the actual line of emotions.
What led
You know
to
what I
that?
mean? Like
Cam, you should be disgusted with yourself, bruh. Like, I expect this level of delusion from Jussie Smollett, this level of being a sociopath, bruh. But I didn't expect this from you, Cam. Like, you even tolerating this. You think, right, that people turn on Jussie Smollett because an interview, I guess, edited a breath of air. So apparently, according to him, right, because they were, so how the news interviews are edited, like, they're talking to you and then they transition to something else, right? So, like, y'all are talking and then they transition to, like, a narration of what happened and then they jump back to the story. So, according to Jussie Smollett, so he's talking, they narrate away, then they narrate back to him crying. He's saying that breath of air, meaning they didn't show the, oh, no, bro, no, fam. We ain't believe you the minute you showed up on TV with a noose around your neck in your crib. And your excuse was,
With bruises.
Didn't take the noose that the white racists put on my neck for an hour because I didn't want to contaminate the evidence. Oh, God. There's not a black person alive.
Imagine some motherfuckers pull up on you, beat you up, throw something around your neck, throw a Confederate flag around your neck or something, tied it up like, you know, a bandana around your shit, beat you up. You get in the house and you look in the mirror to check on yourself and you realize, oh man, I still got this fucking bullshit on my neck, man. No, you leave the whole joint there. So when I call the police, this is their joint. If you want to touch the DNA, you sitting there chilling for an hour, getting yourself together with evidence, with whatever this is still on your neck, bro.
There's not a black person you know who would get attacked in the middle of a snowstorm, -degree weather, by two white men. They put a noose around their neck. And then that black person leaves the noose on after the attack is over and goes home and waits for the police at the crib for an hour with the noose still around his neck and then say, I didn't take this noose off because I wanted it to remain intact. Cut it out, man. We're not trying to hear that nonsense, bro, at all. But, you know, I don't even understand how Jussie could even, like, try to talk it. Like, how do you even try to talk your way out of this? Bro, fam, the two people who attacked you is caught on camera, bro. Them walking away is caught on. The two people who attacked you were your two homies. So what's the story here? You didn't know they were going to attack you? You confused?
And who hates? I guess there's people out there that hate this much, but I think even the racist motherfuckers see a snowstorm and they see, oh snap, is that 1K black dude? Man, if it wasn't negative 20 degrees outside, I'll run out there and whoop his ass. I think that's probably if anybody was gonna come up and run down on you, bro, they was like, nah, we got him. There you go. They're probably gonna wait and say, damn, maybe not this time. It's too cold out this bit. I bet they'll let you get the pass, bro. It's just none of it sound believable.
6'3" Nigerian men with two MAGA supporters, like how, like cut it out, bruh. You ain't make no mistake, bruh. You knew exactly who those Nigerians were. They were not white men, as you say. and you paid them.
The $1 million question that anybody would want to ask: are you still sticking with the story?
There is no story.
Okay. Oh, he kind of pulled his car right there.
Are they still sticking with the story? I've stuck with the truth the entire time. Now, there have been things that, with me telling the truth, that people will, because it's like, I remember it being where they were like, oh, he did a hoax, and I was like, I did not. And then they're like, well, he was buying cocaine, and I was like, oh, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, that was true. That was true. Or they're like, oh, he did it. No, I did not.
The reason why it's also so hard for him to come clean is because he's such a narcissist that the fact that people are laughing at how obvious, at how stupid, at how poorly planned and executed this particular fake hate crime was, that hurts his ego. Because, you know, again, people like him think they're smarter than everybody else. They think they're the best actors in the world. They think they're just better than everybody else. So the fact that the world is laughing at this elementary amateur hour staged crime.
This is that very elementary. Very, oh, me and my cousin broke what in the house, and now my mom gonna be home in an hour. And how do I, when she walks in, my cousin is laying on the ground with his leg twisted one way and his arm, and I'm like, "Boy, we just accidentally bumped." It's definitely, it has that energy behind it.
He feels embarrassed by that, and that's one of the main reasons why he won't just come out and admit that, man, I faked it, bruh. Because even during this interview with Cam Newton, he said something that really stood out to me. He said, bro, I'm an actor, director, producer. If I would have done that, it would have been flawless. Oh, that's what it's about. Okay, yeah, you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
That whatever you try to put into motion
Man,
was amateur and it was laughed at by everybody.
Set up some bull, and I was really a dumb to do some shit like that. I'm a director, I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a creator. It would have been flawless. It would have been fierce. It would have been wonderful. It would not have been no bullshit like whatever dumbass did it. Period.
Hey, for thinking he is like insulting himself, making it seem like, bro, look, you think I'm a stupid ass nigga, bro? This is crazy. This is different, bro. This is a different level of delusion, like, bro. It's again, it's elementary, bro. It's just like, I wouldn't even do that. That's dumb. I wouldn't even do that. Come on, man. Don't do this.
Now, whoever really did it, congratulations to them, because they actually got away with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, do not come at me like I'm some complete idiot. I'm a very intelligent man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Humble, all of those things.
Yeah.
But come on, I'm an intelligent man. I stand in who I am. I've gone out there and I've told who I am when I did not have to. I did not have to. I've been very honest about my life and about who I am from the very beginning of my career, when I didn't have to do that, because there's a lot of people that don't. They don't have to do that. So it just doesn't run with the history of me. It doesn't run with who I've ever been.
So now he's saying, well, somebody did stage it, but I was not the one who staged it. The person who staged it and sent people to attack me, well, they got away with it. Yo, this is just... Cam, you should be embarrassed with yourself, man. If you watch this interview, Cam Newton offered no pushback, allowed this man to come with his platform and just lie
and play around on the
ludicrous
phone, on this shit.
I think I've ever heard anybody say, yo, you're making your comeback in 2025 and you're still telling lies, man. Give it up, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
He came back. Hey, man, I made all that shit up, bro.